Okay, so Spirit's been telling me to do a Celtic cross for March. I don't know why. I don't normally do Celtic crosses. Come on then, Spirit. Okay, overall energy, Hangman on the bottom of the pack. So, bringing in a new way of looking at things. Can you see everything? Yeah. Looking at bringing in a new way of looking at things, having a bit of delay put on things, decisions, renewals, time to review. Hopefully looking at bringing in some enlightenment to the situation. Okay, so first up, we have the significator, okay, and we have the challenge, okay. So we had the sun, and I think that sun was in reverse. I'll tell you both just in case. Let me have a little look. Okay, so we've got the sun and the Ten of Swords. So the sun in reverse, it doesn't really matter anyway. Same sort of thing. Sun's never really negative, whichever way it's up. So sun talks about kind of finding contentment, peace, joy. A good times overall kind of happening at the moment, which is a nice kind of place to start from. So the significator talks about... Sorry, my cat wanted to come in. So the significator is like a symbolism for the reading overall, okay? So we have quite a positive feeling overall here that everything's going to be okay. We've got opportunity, the sun's come here, light, bringing light to a situation, joy, peace, happiness, the whole shebang. Now, the next card that we have is the challenge, and this represents kind of where you, the querent, the person who is having the reading for, this is kind of representative of where you're having problems. And we have the Ten of Swords here, which talks about affliction, sadness, and grief. This also talks about us letting shit drag us down that we shouldn't be allowing to drag us down, if that's an English sentence. So, stuff, actually, okay, so far, everything's great in your life, but you're still focusing on some stuff that gives you anxiety, gives you feelings of shit and unhappiness and misery. So you're focusing on the wrong bits, basically, because the sun's out, everything's great, but you're still feeling down, okay? Let's have a little look at the third card. So the third card, this represents the influences. So this is what is driving the driving you, okay? So we've got the Page of Swords, okay? So you're looking and observing things that you don't like. Fucking these bloody guides, honestly. They're back now, and they're like, you missed us, here you go, let's catch through this. So anyway, you're spying on things, you're looking at stuff that doesn't make you happy, you're focusing on things that don't make you happy, and this is, of course, making you feel unhappy. So this Knight of Swords is you kind of examining things, looking at things that you know aren't going to make you feel good, and creating this misery when actually you could just be focusing that everything is okay in your life and you could just be focusing on that. So this is the major influence as to why you're in this Ten of Swords energy. Let's have a look at the past card. So the past, this represents situations or things that have led to this situation. Oh, fucking hell. So we've got lots of sword energy here. So this is things to do with the mind, things to do with the intellect, things to do with communication. So who are you communicating with that's not making you happy? Oh, I could smell a funny smell then, and my candle was like setting fire to this leaf. I was like, what's that smell? I don't know if you could see that. No, you couldn't. But anyway, so something, again, it's all noticing. Something that is alive and green that you're allowing to get burnt in the fire unnecessarily, okay? So it's all the same. So anyway, this Two of Swords, this talks about an inner conflict. Something that you're being... a desire for something that possibly could be causing duplicity or disloyalty in your life, okay? A stalemate situation. I mean, we all know what this is, isn't it? I don't know about you guys. I know exactly what this is. I'm pretty sure you know what this is for me, and I'm sure you know what this is for you too. So, This situation that we're keeping ourselves held in, blinded, unnecessarily, this is the problem. This is what's making us feel like shit. It's making us feel like shit because we're spying on people we shouldn't be spying on. We're paying attention to things we shouldn't be paying attention to. We're holding ourselves in this mindset. Shut up, the Empress underneath that. Look at that. You're holding yourself in this hangman energy when really you shouldn't be. You should be sitting in this Empress energy of I don't chase, I attract, motherfucker. Okay. Sorry, guys. You can tell I'm back. She's back on form. The guys are back. The people are back. The people. Oh, God, almighty. Okay, so 5. Okay, this is card 5. This represents the goals at the top here. So, ow. Okay, this represents boredom. It represents stagnancy. It represents things which you're not kind of really paying attention to what's going on around you. Again, these gifts from God. The fact that the sun is out. You're too focused on shit that you don't have rather than the shit that you do have. Sometimes an overactive imagination as well. So one of the goals that you've got here, how could this be related to goals? I don't know. I mean, I feel the goal is just not to be bored, really. Not to be bored. To put maybe that overactive imagination that you've got as a result of this Page of Swords and spying and stuff. Maybe put some of that overactive imagination to something that's useful rather than sitting here complaining about what is and bringing in, attracting what you want into your life instead. Okay, so number 6, this card here. Oh my God, beautiful. This is near future. This indicates what is to come for the next few weeks or the next few months. And you babies have got wish fulfillment, okay? So when you pull yourself out of your own arse, of spying on people and worrying about shit that doesn't work, keeping yourself in this energetic and intellectual stalemate as a result of something that you're not let go of, you're then going to recognize what a wonderful position you're in, pull yourself out of this boredom and manifest something that makes you actually truly happy. With this, pardon me, confirmation burp, wish fulfillment, okay? So next up, we got the next 3 cards. Okay, I'm trying to do like a, yeah, okay, we got it, we got time. Okay, so number 7, this card down here. This represents you, okay? So slightly different from the significator. This card represents how the querent, that's you, how the watcher is currently approaching the situation. And you're coming in with the Knight of Cups energy. So this is advancing. You are moving on things. You are looking forward to things, moving towards things that will make you feel good, using imagination and vision and passion. And you're moving slowly towards things. So this is positive, okay? You recognize that wish fulfillment could be had. You are making movement towards it. You just got to shake off this shit energy of these 3 sword cards. And when you do that, I feel like wish fulfillment will come in for you. The very next card after that is the environment. This represents the external influences that the querent will have influences on the querent which will affect the outcome, okay? So we have judgment here. And judgment talks about new beginnings. It talks about an opportunity to rebirth from the old, okay? So it feels pretty hopeful. Again, you know, we've got wish fulfillment. You're making a movement towards this renewal. It does talk about rejuvenation, a result, a judgment, something positive coming in, an awakening from the dead, a rebirth and a renewal. So I feel like, once again, the environment around you is very, very positive. You're going to bring in something, you are going to have rejuvenation as a result of this. So keep moving forward, my darling. Okay, number 9. Okay, so the next card that we have up is the Magician. And the Magician represents your hopes and fears. So this can really be represented as any hopes and fears that are closely woven together or can feel conflicted. Now you have the Magician here. So the Magician can talk about innocence. It can talk about juggler, trickster energy, talk about divine connection to God. It can talk about willpower, having enterprise, self-mastery and control. So I feel like this is probably the one thing that is a complexity as well as a hope and something that's good. 909 on this camera as I say that. You recognize that you were in charge of your own universe, but by recognizing that, you realize you're in charge of your own universe, which is fucking terrifying. So you're trying to practice towards all this beneficial to try and stay out of your head with all this anxious bullshit and try and focus on the things that are important, the things that are for this wish fulfillment, focusing on moving forward towards a renewal and a rebirth, okay? And the final outcome, boom, balance. There we go. The final outcome is the 6 of Pentacles. This talks about revealing the long-term outcome that will come for us in March if we follow the advice so far. And this 6 of Pentacles talks about bringing in You know, finances, having things moving forward, paying attention to good things, being vigilant, attaining your desire, a good financial trend, and being on the up. I love you. Bye.